Hey Sagittarius, how's it going? Welcome to your reading from Don't Shoot the Tarot Reader. We're going to just pull a Celtic cross. We're going to look at your energies, see what's going on, see what's not going on. Yeah, we got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Sorry, the glare from the sun. You got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse in the center, so we'll see what's not going on. Oof. You've been... Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what's not going on. It's this side of the Celtic cross. That's what's not going on. But I'll also tell you what's not going on. What's going on up here, that's not what's really going on. We'll get to that. Nine of Swords. Okay, so in the center, what I got here for you is this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. No action. No grounding either. This guy is grounded, right? One foot in front of the other, day in, day out. Reverse, that ain't even going down. Recalibration, retool. And that's exactly what your challenge is. Going across there, we get the Temperance. Again, the glare from the sun. You get this Temperance card going on. So reconciling whatever it is that's stopping this Knight of Pentacles from moving forward. Packing your bags, rechecking it, being like, I actually don't need this, I do need that, I don't, you know, getting clear before you move out. Because what we have below you here is a Nine of Cups in reverse. So something came through knocking you off your square. You know, upright Nine of Cups would be like, you know, 9 of these and I'm drinking them happily. 9 of Cups reverse, it's like they're spilled. I'm not quite there. It could also be a sense of an overindulgence. Have you ever had a good thing and then you keep going to the good thing, but then the good thing suddenly isn't so good anymore because it's kind of like I've overdone it with it? Because 9 of Cups can talk about overindulgence. So if that's what's happened, something may have been great, but now it's run its course and you realize that. Because what we get here behind you is the Justice card in the reverse. So that would speak to an imbalance of some sort of power dynamic, just not equal give and take. Something's not fair. And I think that's why you're not moving forward, because you're like, rather than give back into it, I want to stop and do a little bit of stirring of this Temperance pot. Just to kind of recalibrate. Because what I get crowning you is the Devil, but it comes out in the reverse. So whatever this, you know, whatever caused that Knight to quit moving forward, well, one, the Devil's not real. Once you turn around and just look at it, you're like, okay, whatever. You ain't shit. Which you also get that here then, because that's your attitude. That's the 9 of Swords. But my point here, which is a card about making things bigger than what they actually are, worse than what they actually are. So there's really a sense of recalibrating something here. So it could have been something was great. I'll give you an example. So I used to act, right? And when you join in on a project, you have a certain viewpoint, or I did, of how my character is going to be. However, that's just my viewpoint. That's not the overall viewpoint of the production we were trying to gel together. So at a certain point, I have to start giving up my idea, or it's going to be very, very painful. Parts of my idea can come into that production, but I have to understand it's going to grow and it's going to morph. You know what I mean? And when I was a lot younger, that was really hard for me to accept, because I wanted it to be done my way. And it's like, you know, I'd hit a wall and be like, okay, it's been fun, but now maybe let go of some of my ideas about how things ought to be. And then I'd recalibrate. But through that, what happened is the character actually grew and got bigger and better. It wasn't a bad thing. So what I'm saying here is you might be in that point of like having to step back and recalibrate, because what I get here then moving forward, 2 of Pentacles comes out in the reverse. So what can you change? Because this is the card of harmonious change. So how can you harmoniously change your energy to sort of get you more in a balanced state, to get those 9 cups upright and to get that justice card upright and get that Knight moving. And you know what I'm seeing here as far as your environment is you've got all of the space, and you're getting, and with this Temperance crossing things in this Knight of Pentacles reverse, I want to give you an applause for not pushing ahead. Like, it's clear to me here, you could see something like, oh, okay, I don't know, why don't we just wait a minute before we, you know, keep firing. So your environment says you really have all the time in the world to kind of sort things out, and don't really worry about getting back to it, and don't live under other people's deadlines. Live under your own, what feels right to you, because hopes and fears, what we get is the 7 of Swords coming out in the reverse. So if something was up and you're just like, I don't know what I feel about that, you're doing the right thing by staying back, figuring that out. Hopes and fears, I think you hope that whatever you were feeling was just a feeling, or just some, you know, imagined thinking, making it worse than what it is. Maybe you thought, oh, this could never work out, I can never, you know. So your hopes and fears is that you can rejoin the whole thing in a stable way to make it successful. And I think the fear would be that you were right all along about the 7 swords. However, what your outcome is the Sun. So that is why I'm saying, look, stick to your guns here. You know, another thing they'll tell you in acting is if you didn't know what to do, then don't do anything as far as a scene goes. If you're, you know, if it doesn't feel natural, don't do it. So you have this 4 of Swords and you have this Sun card. So you have plenty of time. And remember, the Sun is not in a hurry whatsoever. Like, you know, the Sun doesn't really move for anybody, so you don't got to do that. Plus, that's you feeling really, really powerful. So I want to say this is good. I'm very happy to see that you've taken some time to yourself to sort of figure that out. Once you shine a light too, that devil is going away. Seven of Swords reverse. I'm going to pull a card to clarify that. Right. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, that really just speaks to, are things going to work out? Are we going to see each other as equals? Are, you know, is everything going to be balanced? And with that 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm saying upright, it's like the project's already underway. Reverse, you're just taking a step back, relooking the contract, making sure, you know, that you're not compromising yourself. I'm going to end on this. I worked with someone one time. They wanted to buy a house so bad, get the money to put down on a mortgage, that they worked like 2 jobs and they didn't do either one of them well. And they were just stressed, but they kept having this idea of like, I'm going to get this house. And it's like, there's a million houses. Like, you know, you know, slow and steady would win that race. When you have the money, then look for the house. Rather, I want the house and now I'm going to compromise every single waking hour of my life and be miserable so I can get this vision of a sandcastle. And they never did get the house anyway. So, you know, what I'm saying is it's good if you're taking it easy on yourself and not pushing yourself into uncertainties, hoping for outcomes, rather figuring out who you are and then taking one step forward and just let the outcome kind of come to you, be attracted to you, and you'll manifest a far better outcome going about it that way. So Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. If you like this reading, like, click, and subscribe, and if not, don't shoot that tarot reader. I'll talk to you later.